And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Van Vliet with it. Dort covering. KD's shot is off.
And he didn't punish. And here we go, bringing you the... It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Allie LaForce. And it's Holmgren missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Şengün. No good from outside. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Durant. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And it's Caruso on the take. Rebound by Van Vliet. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Şengün, the screen. Durant for three. He drops it from range. Durant's got 6 points.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
And he gets that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Durant. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Give him 8.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
And SGA throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Durant for three. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here's Houston. Outside Durant. A minute 42 left in the first quarter.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Williams from long range. Another shot. Misses the layup. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 7.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Şengün. Holmgren with the block. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams' shot is good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Count it. Good. He's got 17.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That sends Chet Holmgren to the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game here. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Oklahoma City, 17.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Here's Şengün. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Here's SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Right side Durant. Pass to Thompson. Oh, got a piece of it. The kick out to Van Vliet. Nails it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Back to SGA. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Durant. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet right side. And stolen by Hartenstein. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Durant. Takes the three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Just 5 to shoot. Easton with a steal. Thompson outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. BA, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. And it's Holmgren missing. Houston in the lead. They grab their own miss. The kick to Durant. Lets the three fly. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Back to Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over Capella. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Durant. Fires for 3. Houston with another miss. 51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's It's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Of all the things that Durant is great at, that pull-up shot is up there. It's devastating if you're a defender.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Wide open. And there's another one for the Thunder. Durant for 3. It's a tie game here in Houston. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Oklahoma City, 29.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now Van Vliet. Thompson with a screen. Van Vliet with it. Caruso covers. Here's Durant. Great D that time from Holmgren. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Eason. No good on the triple. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Caruso. And that misses. That would have put him up. Durant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And that one's good by Durant.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Van Vliet. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. Missed it, even after all of those chances. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw, no good for Durant.
Kevin Durant at the line.
Here's Van Vliet. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Back to Van Vliet. Houston working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. At the arc. KD drains it.
Making that tricky shot from the corner look so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
Holmgren outside. Here's Dort from behind the arc. That one doesn't drop. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Outside Eason. On the wing, Durant. Stolen by Caruso. Inside. To the inside. Here's SGA. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Eason. Smith outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
And wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys?
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Now here's Thompson. No points so far. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside for Dort. Second shot opportunity. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
You see yourself on the screen.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Thank you for that, Allie. The kick out to Williams. Dort outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Eason can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 6. Here's SGA. SGA! What a finish!
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And lead with it. Caruso covers. Thompson in the post. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Thompson. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Dort. There's the drive. And he jams it home with authority.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Left side, Eason. The 3, Smith. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. And here's SGA. Now Holmgren to take the lead. Beautiful work with the baby hook.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Outside Durant. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And Houston making a change here. Now Eason. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Durant. Cash from downtown.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he jammed it.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And Lee drives. Durant. First free throw is good. And that ties this game up. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Here's Holmgren. Big Chet throwing it down.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here. And he nails the third. And it's Thunder's ball. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Eason rips down the board. Durant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
They knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Thompson. Durant looking around. Clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. Smith. Caruso rips down the board. Outside, SGA. Now pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move. Holmgren. Nails it.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Durant, and it's over! It came down to one play and the defense held its ground. What a play!
Thank you once again, everyone, for coming out here and supporting your squad. We hope you had a great time. We'll see you again very soon.
So glad to have you on board for some hoops. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Caruso outside. Second chance effort. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Pass to Şengün. Dort with a steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
A couple of star-studded teams going head-to-head here, Clark. Is it all on the big names to win this kind of contest?
You know, many people think that's the case, but I actually am going to have the isolated camera on the others, as a certain guy would say. How much support will these stars get? That's going to be the determining factor.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Shooting two.
That free throw misses. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Thompson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. SGA deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Thompson, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the baseline. Blocked.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Şengün with a steal. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
SGA can't get it to go.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And it's Thunder's ball. Pass to SGA. No good with a layup. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. 1:09 left in the first. Now Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Houston with another miss. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Williams with it. Guarded by Smith. Now here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets trail. Inside. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's a tie game here in Houston. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The three from Holmgren. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The three from Holmgren. And the Rockets with possession. They trail by 1. Smith no good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Van Vliet outside. Smith outside. Houston with another miss. Thunder leading by 3. It's Dort on the wing. There's a screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Dort with a steal. Pass to SGA. Stolen by Capella. And here they come. Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. The Thunder pull it in. Here's SGA. Off target from the wing. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Durant. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Outside, SGA. Holmgren! Timed the finish perfectly.
And he's become a master putback artist. Holmgren doesn't let his second chance opportunities get away.
Screen by Capella. Shot to stop the run. Houston with another miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And here's the fast break. Here's Smith. Knocked loose. Caruso with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's got 9. And it's Holmgren missing. And it's Houston's ball. Outside Durant. All sorts of time. And that one good. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Chet from range.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to Capella. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet outside. Houston needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Down low. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. The Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Dort. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Crawford. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Thompson. And that concludes the first half. Thunder out in front, up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
With a score, Houston.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Eason. To the paint. Tipped. And they'll get another chance. Here's Thompson. Yes! And the foul! It's on Cason Wallace.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Fires for three. Sengun, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he drives in. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Sengun, no good. Pass to Hartenstein. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Joe on the wing. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Joe's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Thunder leading by 13. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Durant, following the bucket by the Thunder to snap the cold streak. Durant with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Wallace. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 15. Smith with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Smith no good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
The kick out to Wiggins. To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Inside. Capella. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. The three is up. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
Here's Wallace. Capella with a rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Durant. Screen by Durant. Pass to Smith. The three ball. The shot won't fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 12.
Oklahoma City, 31.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's SGA. From outside the arc, Kevin Durant with a rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
And stolen by Durant. Back comes Houston in transition. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Thompson. Here's Durant into the lane. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They double-team Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. On the wing, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren! On the wing, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Cash from downtown!
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Durant. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder leading by 14. Outside Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Caruso outside. From deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Driving to the rim, Durant!
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
SGA. It's cleared away by Thompson. Rockets trail by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chet Holmgren.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific, extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
Now Thompson from 18 feet, and he sinks the jumper.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander fires. It's cleared away by Thompson. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
No good on that one.
3 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Well, we know what Dorian Finney-Smith can do on the court, but he's also doing great things off the court, Clark.
Yeah, so many players across the league do a ton of work in their communities and for the betterment of humanity. And the Finney Family First Foundation focuses on the youth in low-income communities. And Dorian Finney-Smith, he helps kids by providing basketball training for at-risk youth and uses the game of basketball to also impart lifelong lessons.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Got a piece of it. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. This is Brian Anderson. Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Vassell with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Count it.
Yeah, and you got to go back to the defensive anticipation of Trae Young. He got that break started.
Fox up top. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Young can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Now here's Young. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Castle with it. And it's Young picking him up. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Daniels. Pass to Young. Now here's Porzingis. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
Got a piece of it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the Hawks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Spurs. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Team tournament.
And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
The BA, I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
From deep, Wembanyama.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Porzingis sets a screen. Young with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Johnson. There's a screen by Johnson. Right side, Porzingis. Over Fox. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, look, sometimes you play good D on Porzingis, and it's still not enough.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Young. Yet to see a basket. To the left wing. Outside Johnson. Over Barnes. The shot by Johnson, no good. San Antonio leading. Back to Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Here's Young. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Castle. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Five ticks left in the first quarter. Here's Daniels. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Spurs out in front, leading by a point. And the second. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox, pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Here's Wembanyama. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Stolen by Vassell. And here come the Spurs again. San Antonio with the fast break.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Outside Porzingis. Let's go with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. Young looking for an opening. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Look at Porzingis showing off the range.
Yeah, that shot from Porzingis makes it really hard on defenses because now they have to cover all the way out there.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. On the wing, Daniels. Stolen by Vassell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Back to Wembanyama. Porzingis grabs the board. Hawks trail by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. No good with the triple. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And Atlanta with possession here. Inside. Here's Johnson. Outside Young. Young goes in. And the layup is good.
Look, that's what you want. Young is just so good when he penetrates.
Gasol left side. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 ball to go. Alexander Walker's getting himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Young. Back to Daniels. The 3, Porzingis. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, at center, Porzingis gives you a true 3-level score. That's why he's so valuable offensively.
Fox for 3. Fox splashing it home from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Nice play. Porzingis such a good finisher in the 2-man.
Down low. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Team first.
9 seconds left to play in the first half. Cornette attacks. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Harper, covered by Daniels. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his third foul so far.
Substitution for your Hawks.
Here's Cornette. Sochan outside. Clock at 4. San Antonio needs to get off the shot.
Hey, if you want Sochan to play point forward for you, he can certainly do that.
Pass to Okongwu. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. It's stolen by Okongwu. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
It's deflected. To the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Okongwu. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Another shot. And the layup is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's McLaughlin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Good on the shot.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So both teams making some changes here. The 3 from Wembanyama. Kennard with it. Castle covering. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Okongwu. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed and his size can be a huge advantage.
Pass to Okongwu. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs lead by 6. Outside Wembanyama. 4-3. Shot won't go. He's 9 for 13. Outside Rizachet. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Okongwu. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Okongwu's got 9.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Wembanyama. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And here's Okongwu for 3. Rebound San Antonio. To the paint. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. That one's good for 2. And now 24 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Fox outside. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 26 points. Porzingis for three. And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks.
45.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. The 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Here's Young. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
3-pointer, Fox. That shot missing. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. And outside the arc. That one no good. San Antonio leading by 6. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Daniels. Out to Fox. Fires the 3. Fox can't get that one to fall. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Daniels outside. From downtown. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
San Antonio again missing. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Porzingis. The kick out to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Stephon Castle.
Using smarts instead of just strength. Porzingis uses the feint before attacking.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Castle. Now here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. It's stolen by Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Porzingis sets a screen. To tie it up. Wembanyama rips down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Good decision there by Vassell in the two-man game.
Johnson, the triple drops.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Operating inside, Porzingis.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Now Wembanyama. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Porzingis. Young with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Wembanyama. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Young. And a foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Jalen Johnson. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. San Antonio leading.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Young with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Daniels.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul. These moments are big for Wembanyama's growth. He loves these situations.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Here's Porzingis. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Now Fox. Now Wembanyama. And he slams it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Right side Porzingis. Puts it up from 15. Daniels. Johnson outside. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.